Approaching now is the Amtrak Silver Meteor, southbound through Palm Beach County. It's right on time today. And I can already see from the headlamps that it's a new engine, an ALCA charger that's leading. If the train is doing the speed limit, which it usually is here, it takes it 40 seconds to go 1 mile. So this has been running now for almost 40 seconds. So it's moved a mile since I started the video. And I give it another 2.5 miles away, maybe, right now. So maybe the video will be 4 minutes long. Anyway, I had this particular rail line was laid down by Seaboard Airline Railroad 101 years ago. And I said that in the video, and a commenter said no, it was Seaboard Coastline Railroad. Actually, Seaboard Coastline Railroad came later. It was Seaboard Airline Railroad. But Seaboard Airline Railroad turned into Seaboard Coastline Railroad when it merged with Atlantic Coast Railroad in 1967. So then it became Seaboard Coast Railroad. That eventually became CSX Freight, and of course Amtrak took over the passenger stuff in 1971. What's interesting is that this kind of full circle of where CSX is now all nothing but freight, and in many cases it's responsible for freight interference with the Amtrak trains. So that's pretty interesting. All right, you can see the Dead Man's Crossing in about the middle of the picture, so we'll get the whistle for that. Come a little here to the side. Alright, so it was a little closer than I thought. That was 2 minutes and 40 seconds, which is, what, 160 seconds, so it was 4 miles away when I started the video. Whoops, fingers in the way. There we go. Amtrak Silver Meteor, southbound, on what was Seaboard Airline Railroad tracks that became Seaboard Coastline Railroad tracks that eventually became now CSX tracks.